were not there, they could not have finished their job of completing appreciation. God can't finish what he want to do in you if you're not present. You don't have to stay where you start. You don't have to stay where you say, Bishop, I'm struggling in this, I'm struggling in that. You don't have to stay where you start. Your struggling can stop today. But you got to put it on the altar and leave it there. You got to let God take that thing and cause it to be a bloody mess so that God can release his best inside of you. You got to make a decision. Let me get up and do more for the kingdom. You know how you clean your house. You want to clean God's house. God's house ought to be immaculate. Solomon say, I'm not building my house until I'm finished with God's house. Amen. And Solomon did not bring junk to God's house. He brought the best to God's house because he dedicated to God. You cannot dedicate God in and everything and think God gonna accept it. Abel and Cain had something going on where one had a great sacrifice and the other one had a sacrifice that God did not accept. That when you bring yourself to God, amen, it says you got to be acceptable. In other words, clean inside. And you cannot clean yourself up. Not this type of cleaning. We're talking about an inside job that will show up on the outside. Bishop, I talk too much. Amen. You at the right place. God gonna take your talking and transform your talking to be a voice for him. God has a sense of humor. He'll take what you use for the devil and use it in the kingdom. I call Brother Paul. Look at Paul. Paul was working for the devil and God had to knock him slap down and say, boy, I need you because you're in danger. I need somebody like you. You've been jacked up. You can go tell somebody what God will do and cannot. I need you, Paul. I need somebody like you that have been killing the church. I need somebody like you been persecuting somebody. You can't come to church and be all cute and expect God to do something with you. You have to be one that has been an ugly mess. And you have to acknowledge, amen, Lord, I have not always been good. But God. I haven't always been honest, but God. I haven't always paid my taxes, but God. I haven't always did this, but God. But God. I'm new now because I'm a living sacrifice, but God. I have always wanted to just speak to the church folks, but God. I don't have issues, amen, with speaking to you and you speaking to me. I don't have issues, amen, if you got more anointing and you got more of this of me. I don't have an issue with you, amen. I'm not jealous of you. I'm glad for you because I am a living sacrifice, amen, for God. Because what you have, amen, amen, I'm next in line. So then a living sacrifice is the type of person that God say I can use the most. That he says, therefore by the mercy of God, you cannot do the greater work of God without God's mercy. Amen. Amen, somebody. Amen. Mercy will show up, amen, when you are about to do something stupid. And mercy will show up and say, not today. It won't happen, not today. Mercy will show up, amen. You feel like the old man said, they got on my nerve. Amen. I'm going to get revenge. I'm a living sacrifice. And God say, not today. Not today. God will shut you down. Can you imagine Job could have gave up on God, but the mercy of God while he's sitting in boils, sitting in ashes. The wife said, curse him and die. All the friends he had, best friend, 3 friends he had, amen, said, what have you done, Job? All Job was doing was living the best that he can live. But God said, I'm going to choose you as a living sacrifice to show people that if you can take it, you can make it.